Fire in the hole.
Yep, dead center.
All right, that is it. So someone made a suggestion in the comments about trying different ammos with this Rossi 22 Magnum. Unfortunately, I only have this Federal, and these are 50 grains, and several different types of CCI. So I've got 5 different types total, most of them CCI, and then this Federal. And what I'll do is shoot 5 groups, 5 shots each, just to kind of see which one the rifle likes best, if any of them. We're going to start with this is what I was using the other day to sight it in with. It's also the heaviest grain, 50. I'll just shoot it in the center, and then when I do all the CCIs, we'll do left to right around the clockwise around the circle. All right, I've got one in chambered. Safety is off. Going to start with the center dot, 5 rounds. There we go. From what I can tell, this is a fixed 4-power scope. From what I can tell, that is not a very good group. This is only 25 yards, by the way. There's it looked like I was trying to scare that center dot more than anything else. All right, this will be the second group of 22 Magnum, and I'm using CCI Game Point. They're 40 grain, traveling at 1875 feet per second. It's a jacketed soft point, and they are not they're not hollow points. They have a little lead tip right on the end, but they are copper jacketed. So I'm going to see how these do. The target is going to be the top left target, or dot, I should say. Getting ready to fire. All right, this will be the third group with the Rossi 22 Magnum. This time we're shooting its CCI Maxi Mag. These are hollow points, and they are also a 40 grain, traveling at 1875 feet per second. So target will be top right dot out there at 25 yards. Safety's off. Acquiring the target. Firing the hole. All right, this will be the fourth group. I had to count, couldn't remember. It'll be lower left dot, and we're shooting CCI. It's called TNT green, and what that means with the green is that there's no lead in these projectiles, and they are 30 grain, and they're traveling at 20-50 feet per second. They are hollow points, so the last set that I shot with the hollow points opened up a little bit compared to the soft points. So again, the target will be lower left target, and we're going to shoot 5 rounds, 25 yards. Safety is off. Target acquired. Firing the hole. See if I can find the best one to shoot at, really. Is it rolling? All right. So this is the fifth and final group. These projectiles are Maxi Mag plus B, or plus velocity. These are screaming at 2,200 feet per second. It's a 30 grain projectile. It's got that nickeled casing on it. These are probably, if they still produce these bullets, I think they do, these projectiles, whatever you want to call it, rounds, they're probably high dollar, because everything about them screams high dollar. They're a hollow point, nickeled casing, screaming at a fast feet per second. But the interesting thing about this particular box, when I looked at it, I probably have had this box for 30 plus years, maybe more than that. But there's a price tag on it. And I don't know if this will focus or not, but it says special, $6.25. And I don't know when the last time anyone saw a box of 50 rounds of Winchester mag for $6.25. But it's a brand new box. I just opened it and took 5 rounds out, and I want to see where it shoots. I've got one more box over there too that I bought more recently, but it doesn't have a price tag on it, so I don't know how much I paid for it. But anyway, this is what we're shooting. Fifth and final group, lower right dot at 25 yards. These are 1-inch dots, by the way. Alright, safety is off. Target is acquired. Fire in the hole. Not as good a group as I was hoping. That's alright. I know which ones are probably the tightest out of those is the just the regular maxi mags, which I have a lot of those. So I need to do a little bit of adjustment, moving it to the left, get this thing more zeroed in, and rather than using those Federals, I'll use the maxi mags because they hold a lot tighter group. Barrel's warm. It's pretty warm. It's not where I can't touch it. That noise was a feeder, just the motor sitting over here on the shelf that went off. Anyway, the barrel's a little warm. I might can shoot another 5 rounds without it actually getting hot. But that's what I'll do, is I'll try and slide it in with 5 more rounds of the regular maxi mag. So here's my target from shooting the Rossi at 25 yards right here. And first group was with the Federal 50 grain jacketed hollow point, and it wasn't awful, but I did have a flyer way up here that really threw things off, and I don't know which shot that was that created that. But anyway, second group was the CCI game point, which they did pretty good. What's odd here, I guess one went in the same hole because I only see 4 holes out of 5 shots. And then the third group was the CCI Maxi Mag 40 grain jacketed hollow point. Again, I had a flyer out here to the right, but that's the group there. Then this CCI TNT green 30 grain solid copper hollow point. It did real well with the group right here. And then the last one was the CCI Maxi Mag Plus V, which are 30 grain jacketed hollow points. And that's the group here, which is not bad. So earlier I was saying I was confused. I was thinking that this Maxi Mag was this group. And I have a bunch of them, so I was going to sight in with that. But actually, I'm going to use these game points because I have 90 rounds of these. So I'm going to adjust the scope to the left and see if I can't start hitting the dot with it, and I'll leave it at that. I'm just going to sight it in at 25 yards right now. And to be honest, this is not a target rifle by any means. It is just my walking around on a WMA during a small game season looking for pigs. That's what this gun was bought for. See if I can't shoot a pig in the head with a 22 Magnum. And I wanted a semi-auto to do that with in case I needed to send a bunch of bullets downrange quickly. Anyway, that's what I've got. And I'm about to see if I can't make an adjustment and get this thing more sighted in than it is and go from there. Top center dot.
Low and slightly right.
I see that.
In the bull, very slightly right. On top of the previous shot. High in the bull, centered.
I shot half my box, 25 rounds of these game points.
Yeah. The economy thanks you.